Oh, okay, okay. All right. Well, I need you gone by 4 p.m. This is too much. This is not being professional. You gotta leave.
How would you feel? How would you feel? It's personal. That make you feel like you small. The party on Saturday. You want to control everything.
Do not understand why it's so damn hard to get a job. Like, this is people's livelihoods.
I'm not sure where I'm gonna go. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna sleep in my car.
Today, after 24 years.
1 million Black women have lost their jobs.
Am I supposed to take care of my kids and myself and my cats if I cannot find a job?
Has the best podcast, but he literally said over 1 million Black women have lost their jobs in America. Good. And you guys do know there's not a middle class.
Of labor statistics released this week showing some staggering numbers in unemployment. The latest data finds that despite a job opportunity increase, nearly 700,000 women are still missing from the workforce. And for Black women, the unemployment has surged to roughly 7.5%, outpacing the broader workforce and sounding an alarm for the U.S. labor market.
So today is my first day being unemployed, and I got notice I was being laid off while on parental leave.
Yeah.
Coincidentally, the last day of my parental leave was also the last day of my employment yesterday. And while I could say a lot about how I feel, I want to focus on a much broader issue, one that I am now a part of. Since this year, over 300,000 Black women have been pushed out of the workforce, and that is across corporate, federal, and nonprofit sector. Men, on the other hand, have gained more than 600,000 jobs.
So I was laid off today after 24 years. Spent.
I got laid off from Amazon 2 weeks ago today. I received an email at like 5:48 a.m. in the morning saying, unfortunately, your role has been eliminated. Honestly, just like the biggest shock and biggest wake-up call for myself.
I got off my corporate job. Yep. I've been working here 3 years and, you know,
People would say, listen, these aren't 700,000 women who are just missing or electing to leave the workforce. Most of them were fired or pushed out, right? Is that what you would say?
Absolutely. That's exactly what we've seen. So when we look at since the pandemic, 700,000 women overall are missing from the labor force. And in that same time frame, where 6 million women have actually become eligible to participate in the labor force. So reasonably, you would think that their labor force participation should increase, but that's not what we're seeing. And just since February, we've seen almost 100,000 men join the labor force. So you're talking about not a personal choice, you're talking about structural exclusion.
So why are women, you think, being affected at this level? And do you think that it seems that they're being specifically targeted?
So today I woke up and, well, went to work, and I've been working from home for the last 5 years at this company, actually. We had a lot of job cuts. I have been blessed enough to make it through a lot of them throughout the years based on performance and things of that nature. Or just, yeah. They've chosen to keep me or keep my team or whatever the case may be. But this time around, me and my department, majority of my department, I don't know if it's everyone, but it was a vast majority of us in that call, that they decided they were going to let us go because pretty much the company's kind of going under. Like, I have been getting asked, like, how do I feel? I feel fine. I feel fine. I guess it's just because in the back of my mind, I already knew it was something that was coming. Whether it was going to happen next year, around April when I was planning to do it myself, but I knew that this chapter of my life was coming to an end. Like
It's been 3 weeks since I've been laid off my 156K cybersecurity job, and let me tell you, I was not ready for this. I didn't post my update right away because I've honestly been very sad about it, and I'm the type of person that doesn't like change, mostly because I'm high-key a control freak. And
Well, a lot of what's happening, I know with Amazon, AI, I know even with cybersecurity, AI, things, different jobs like that, even with computers, AI, right? Factory jobs, that was Amazon, AI. AI is taking over a lot of things. And what's happening, I said it before, when it does take over, you have to learn the skills, learn how to control AI and on a mass scale. What do I mean? For instance, I'm using a system right now where you can have 70 agents. Yes, you can. It has a code where you sell it. Give me this in the morning. I need you to give me a YouTube script every morning about this, and you teach it, it'll do it for you. Another one, that's an employee, and then another one will do something else for me, and then another one will book my schedule for me, and then another one will do this certain thing for me. So think about it. If I have 70 agents, what do I not need? 70 employees. That's what's happening.
I eventually adapt, but this one just hit different because that morning I went into work at 7 a.m. for a project call, and by 9:30 I was still to go to hell.
I was laid off yesterday to get ready with me when I have zero will to live. As if my 2025 could not get any worse. I actually lost my job yesterday. It's actually not funny at all because I had the worst week ever, and I'm officially a statistic. I don't know how much I can say. They give vibes that they would. All I know is that the job market is trash. I'm screwed. Being single, unemployed, mentally unstable. It's not on my 2025 bingo card. I obviously have to look for a job. And I think the hardest part right now is finding a job. I'm waiting to get into a dental hygiene program, so I'm actually just in limbo. I'm just a broke college student who's trying to build a better life for themselves.
Well, that's what, I can't speak to what exactly is happening in terms of being specifically targeted. What I can tell you is that the numbers are staggering. When we look at Black women, over 600,000 have been economically sidelined. One of the things that we look at is that if you compare it to white women, Black women's labor force is about 5 times smaller than white women. If white women had been economically sidelined at the same rate as Black women, we would be talking about over 3 million white women. That's the entire labor force of Pennsylvania. I mean, this impact is massive.
That is so striking, especially when you put it, that simply in terms of the size of the workforce for white women in the state of Pennsylvania. Massachusetts Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley, she called the rising unemployment rates of Black women a canary in the coal mine, an economic indicator for everyone else. Why is that? What should anyone else glean from these numbers we're seeing?
Well, there's 2 things that are happening. One of the things that we know from the numbers is that because Black women sit at the intersection of gender and race, they tend to be the first impacted, but they really are the signal for the entire economy. And we have seen that. The other piece is that their labor force, it doesn't just impact Black women. Their forced labor force exits this year alone have cost us $9.2 billion in GDP growth. So you're talking about impacts to Social Security, Medicare, the solvency of banks, the solvency of insurers. This will impact everybody.
So we are being kicked out of our apartment. Feels like rent just goes up and pay goes down or stays the same. And I've been doing this for years, and it's just gotten so hard, and I feel like I have failed my kids, and I'm not sure where I'm gonna go, but they're gonna go to their grandmother's. I don't know, I guess I'm gonna sleep in my car until I figure out what I'm gonna do, because I don't have money for a hotel or anything like that. I spent it all on the car parts. I think I'll have maybe like $25, to my name afterwards. So that's not enough for a room. So I'm not really sure hopefully my car is running tonight. Maybe I could just lay the seats back in there and I could use my blankets or something and sleep in there. Obviously I don't know what I'm gonna do, to be honest. So there's that.
3 things I wish I would have known while being homeless. Number 1, always keep a car. If you keep a car, you technically have somewhere to stay and you don't have to worry about sleeping on the streets. Number 2, never just go with anyone because they said that they're going to help you. I'm too trustworthy. And number 3, I'm still trusting in God. So I'm going to continue to trust in God because He's keeping me. So just follow this journey because this journey is different from my first journey. Definitely different.
Yeah, man, that's sad, but life goes on, and these ladies will get through, right? You know, that's one thing. That's why right now I'm trying to teach my son. I am. I'm trying to teach him ownership, all right? And the sooner he learns to own things and not be an employee, that's what I'm trying to show him. But he's young. He won't come around, but I'm trying to save him from going through this, right? Because so many kids, or so many girls, I should say, are going to college and learning the hard way. What are they learning?
Ain't nobody told me nothing. Somebody go get her.
What me finna do? What me finna do? I don't know what I finna do.
I do not understand why it's so damn hard to get a job. I don't understand. I really do not understand this right now. Like, this is people's livelihoods. You know? It's like you think you're doing everything right. You go to college, get a degree, you get your first job. That's all good. And then you're like planning for the future to get married and buy a house and travel and do all these things. And I can't even get my foot in the door right now. I'm just literally drowning. And it's like, I know God hasn't forgotten about me. But I'm like, dang, what you doing up there, big dog? Like, speed it up a little bit. Like, I'm gonna cry about it. I'm gonna be good, but I'm gonna definitely cry about it first. Like, I even started a nonprofit to help other women, who might be unemployed or other people. I'm sorry, I don't want to misgender anyone or their pronouns, but like if you bleed, I started a nonprofit to help you with get the hygiene supplies that you need. And it's like I'm trying to like even still just be community forward because I know it's bigger than me. And I always be thinking like, dang, my situation could be so much worse. But even looking at it like that, I'm like, my situation is still pretty worse for what I've been going through. And I've just been praying to get out of this for so long. And yes, I understand that things are going to be okay. They are. Like, I know it. But I thought I had no more tears to cry. I thought I was cried out. But it's just something about getting another notification. Like, oh, another one. It's like, sometimes you just can't even fake it. You can't even fake it. Because it hurts that bad. I feel like I'm drowning. I'm literally drowning. And I thank God for my support system. My man, my mom, my family, my best friends. But, oh my goodness. This is rough. But yeah, I ain't want nothing. Just pray for me. And then to make matters even more amazing, my gas light comes on. Happy Thursday.
I have been so broke for so long. I have no job. I have no prospects for jobs. My water was just turned off. I don't have rent. I have no water. I have no water. The electricity is probably going to be next because I don't have any money for electricity. I am so tired of being broke and doing everything by myself. I can't take this anymore. I'm literally about to lose my shit.
So 100,000 black women over the last 2 months had lost their job. Let that sink in. 2 months, 100,000 black women has been fired or laid off. Y'all know this is no coincidence, right? They are targeting black women, and y'all know the reason. The reason because 92% of black women voted for Kamala Harris and not Donald Trump. So they know who the backbone of the Democratic Party is. So they targeting black women by laying them off using DEI, shit like that. And if you a black woman who lost your job and your fucking boyfriend voted for Trump, you need to kick his ass out immediately because he the reason why you got fired from your job. But let that sink in, y'all. Ain't no other race group, none at all, lost this many jobs in 2 months. They are targeting our sisters, but yet they want to lay off our sisters.
Office, and I'm sick of it. You feel me? You let me go be a nasty, and it's cool. No, it's cool. It's cool. But I should have beat that ass, and that's on everything. I should have beat that ass, and that's on everything. No, that. I've been too good at this motherfucking place, and she let me go so fucking personal, and it's good. But I'm telling you, I'm tired of her belittling with me. I should have slapped the shit out of her. That's on God. Wait.
You're upset.
No, very much so, because I done gained too much time in this motherfucking place, and people treat you up, and that up, and I should have slapped her, and then you could have took me, and I would have went politely.
I got you, but look, I don't want to give her a reason to say anything.
Man, her.
So we know each other, right? You know me. We've talked to each other for however many months.
I'm about to go. Can I just go?
You can't right now.
I'm about to go. Listen, she want me off her property. I'm about to go.
No, but right now I have to talk to you, and I have to talk to
Man,
her.
hey, listen, ain't nothing to talk about at this point. I just want to go. You come to my house.
Look, I know where you stay, but let's just keep on the lowest level possible. If this is
I don't want to talk to that. I'm done with that. Because if you put me back in there, you going to put me in handcuffs.
I don't want
to talk to her. But it ain't nothing to talk about. That lady standing there and she getting a... How the would you feel if you was in a position and somebody laughed at you from letting you go? That set me off.
You want to come talk where she can't?
No, that. You hear what I said?
Right.
How would you feel? How would you feel? It's personal. That make you feel like you small. First of all, I had a party on Saturday. You wanted to control everything. Yes, you said it was too much noise. You had an issue about the hookah. But you can't have a problem about people smoking hookah when you're the property manager. You smoke cigarette. It's the same. You feel me? We had a DJ. You had an issue with that. You came and talked to me on Saturday, and everything you asked me to do, I did that. Just now from the office or the computer, all I want to do is I got personal stuff on there. I just wanted to delete my personal. You snatched the laptop from me, and I told you to snatch it from me. Like, don't play with me. Don't be fucking rude because you got the upper hand right now. Don't because I'm about to slap you. Don't do that.
She's talking about in there, not me. We're good.
Like, don't do that. You don't want nobody to touch you. Don't antagonize me to touch you. Like, if somebody, you have something and somebody snatch it from you, sir, what you gonna do? You gonna feel away, right? Take the police out of it, the human side of it. You gonna be mad, right?
I understand, man.
Yeah, like don't do that. You poking the wound already there, and you saying little, and you doing little, and I'm just supposed to take that. Nah, damn it, you already know how I run. I ain't like that.
Is specifically for you. Are you aware that the U.S. economy added 177,000 jobs last month in the month of April? Well, this sounds like great information. Good news for the economy. As a matter of fact,
look, what you saw just now is one of the reasons why. It's not because of Trump. It's because they're hard to work with. I saw a video of a girl at a gas station. She got fired. And then she starts counting her drawer. Like, just leave, right? This lady carrying on. So many other ladies lose their mind from the smallest things. Look, there's a reason why men date out. There's a reason. I'm not trying to say there's no good black woman. There's a lot of good black women, but not enough. I mean, look what that lady just did. Like, why do you have to carry on like that in front of the cops? What do you think the cops are thinking? Yeah, they're trying to de-escalate the situation, but they're thinking in their heads, we got another one. Another NBW.
In fact, Jay Powell decided not to lower interest rate just because of this information. He said that the economy is doing well, the job market is good, as a result, 4.2% consistent from month to month is perfect. We're not going to lower interest rates. This sounds great, right? Well, not exactly. If you look at the details of the numbers, you'll see that inside of those numbers lies a terrible situation for Black women in particular. Despite adding 177,000 jobs, African American women, Black women, lost 106,000 jobs. So let's do the math, because the math just isn't mathing for me. 177,000 jobs added, unemployment rate staying consistent at 4.2%. African American women losing 106,000 jobs. The difference between that 177,000 jobs added and that 106,000 jobs lost is 200 and some odd thousand jobs. That is the number of jobs added, but not for Black women. The reason this is a challenge is because, unfortunately for our community, 70% or more of the African American household is headed by Black women. And this is going to have a detrimental impact on our community generally. If you'd like my honest opinion as to why.
Yeah, but see, it shouldn't be like that, right? Because men are not feeling it. Black men aren't getting fired. Why is this happening? Think about what it must be. Look at what the lady just showed. I just showed it. I had to show it. So you guys can see, you guys know. But people always sweep it under the rug. He sweeps under the rug. That last guy swept under the rug. And what do you see in their face? The grays. They're older than me, right? Guys from Gen X never corrected this. This should have been checked for the longest time. They probably couldn't correct it. But you have a lot of guys doing what he's doing. The other guy, same age, doing the same thing he's doing. This is the problem.
Okay. All right. Well, I need you gone by 4 p.m. This is too much. This is not being professional. You gotta leave. Okay.
You're lucky as my things I tried again.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave you at that. I'll give you.
Hey crew, happy AM, happy Thursday, happy everybody. I came to a point in my life, I'm really freaking lost. I am just over the point of this work situation. I can't even get unemployment. The reason they will not put Nellis on my unemployment job on the unemployment, and they're saying, oh, you didn't put enough money into not putting Nellis on there. They keep making me do the unemployment over again, so now I'm back at where I was, trying to figure out how I'm gonna feed the kids. Put gas in my car, figure out how I'm gonna feed the cats. The reason why I be having my little breakdown. MS is not doing good, I can tell you. Inflammation, I have pain right here when I feel it.
You have 3 kids, 3 cats. I have 1 kid, no animals. There's a problem. You shouldn't have kept having so many kids. Seriously, after I had my son, I said, I need to slow down on having kids. Right? I'm not trying to have baby after baby after baby. It becomes expensive. Now I could afford it. I could afford 10 kids. But do I want to? Why should I want to afford 10 kids? That inflammation you're feeling, you caused that stress. And you got to figure it out. And getting on the internet and crying is not the way to figure it out. I've been in this situation before. I have. But when I was in this situation, I grinded. See, what you have to realize, it's so easy to make something happen because so many people are stuck in the same mindset and not moving forward, right? and getting things done. They have dreams and never think of working on their dreams. They keep putting it to the side, going, "Oh, I just go work another day and save this money." When that's not any money. I didn't realize that I was stuck in the matrix. Everybody in this video is matrix minded, and a lot of people they say that, but they take advantage of it's crazy. I don't want to get into it because you do hear a lot of people saying that on the internet, but they don't take it seriously. Like, this is serious here, right? There's a reason I do YouTube, to free myself. Most people will never try, but I think most people should try to do something else with their life outside of working a job.
Something's there. Too much. It's too much that keeps happening to me. Why? Why can't I just get a job and stay at a job? Why do they think that they can just sit there and use you like a piece of paper and throw you away when they don't want you no more? I just need a job. How am I supposed to take care of my kids and myself and my cats if I cannot find a job? And then I'm really getting tired of people telling me to reach out to churches and communities and this and that in New Jersey, because ain't nobody in New Jersey gonna help me. I don't know what else to do. I am to the point where I don't know. I don't even know no more. That's why I come on here and I talk to y'all. Okay, because unfortunately I don't have anybody to talk to. I really don't know no more, y'all. I'm probably going to stop doing this just because it feels like it's a waste of my time. Like, I don't know no more, man.
The Iceman is coming!
Winter is here.